y'all? Thanks for tuning back in to Air Trafficking. Got a double unboxing for you guys today. I know it's been a while, kind of been slack with the videos lately. Basically, that's just because I've been busy and there hasn't really been that many releases that I just, had to have. I mean, at this point in time, I pretty much have gotten most of the stuff that was on my hit list. So I'm real careful with what I'm choosing to pick up because I'm running out of space on the wall. And believe it or not, there is such thing as having too many sneakers. But anyway, let's go ahead and bust open the packs and see what we got. I ended up picking these up from two different places, one being Villa and one being Jimmy Jazz. I did know that this was going to be a mega general release, but at the same time, I didn't know how the release was really going to be received, whether or not they were going to sell out or not. Fortunately, I was able to get both without any issues, and these are still sitting online actually, which in my opinion is not necessarily a bad thing. I did happen to double up, and you guys aren't even going to believe this. Looking at the receipt, they've sent me somebody else's order, and I can see that it is not the right size, so I'm definitely pissed off. It was supposed to be a size 14, and it actually was a gift for one of my cousins, so I'm highly pissed about that. I have to definitely contact them on Monday. But anyways, as you guys can tell from the label, it is an Air Jordan 10, this one being the NYC from the City Pack. I was pretty happy to hear that the City Pack was making its return this year, especially since the original ones released in 94 and 95. And unfortunately, I wasn't really into kicks back then, so I definitely missed out on those pairs. A lot of you guys that have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I prefer to have a newer model of the shoe to spend a lot of money on an older shoe that is going to crumble and fall apart on me, or maybe even yellow. I'd rather just wait it out and get the newer model. I'm not even going to bother going through this one, being as that it is the wrong pair. I don't even want to take it out of the box. But we got the Jordan 10 NYCs, still available at multiple retailers online. But as I was saying, the original City Pack basically released in about 5 colorways, if I'm not mistaken. The Chicago, New York, Orlando, Seattle, and a Sacramento colorway. And basically they were all pretty much the same shoe. It just had the different colors on the bottom. But it was a really dope concept, and I actually really did like a lot of the colorways. I just find that the remastered City Pack is 10 times better all the way around. From my understanding, this year's City Pack is supposed to include Los Angeles, of course the New Yorks that are in front of you, the Chicagos, a Charlotte pair, a Paris pair that released exclusively in Europe that I probably will be picking up, a London pair, and lastly a Shanghai pair. I pretty much seen images of all of those except for the London and the Shanghai pair. So I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we see those images, and I can't wait because I definitely plan on picking them all up. As far as these NYC 10s go, a lot of people were comparing them to the OVOs, but actually getting the pair in hand and seeing the features and the quality on the shoe, I can see where they can kind of make the comparison. But looking at the color on the NYC, aside from the embroidery that you see there and the back strap, the colorway of the NYC 10 definitely has like a grayish tint to it, whereas the OVO 10 doesn't have any gray in it at all. Of course, we got that stingray pattern section right above the mud guard on the OVO 10 and around the collar of the shoe, whereas on your NYC 10 it's just a lightly tumbled leather section. Still nice quality though, but in the same sense the leather quality and the materials are a lot better on the OVO 10. Don't get me wrong, the NYC 10 is still very, very nice. I'm definitely feeling everything about the shoe. I like the effect that they put on the upper. It's almost like a oil sitting on tar kind of look, the way that they blended the blacks and the grays together. And I'm thinking that's kind of the theme of the shoe. You know, they refer to New York as the concrete jungle. I know New York is really big for like street ball and things like that. So I think they designed the shoe to kind of resemble a black top. Other than that, definitely feeling the gold accents on your NYC there, and of course the pull tab as I mentioned before. I know I said that the OVO 10s to me had better materials than these, but really, to be honest with you, the materials put on these Jordan 10s is pretty decent, especially for a sneaker that was mass produced and family sizing like this was. But overall, I definitely have to say that I'm happy with the pickup. with the exception, of course, of Villa sending me the wrong size. They need to get it together over there. Anyway, guys, make sure that you subscribe if you're not already. Hit the like button, share the video if you're able to do so. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and the name you see down in the bottom right hand corner. Be sure to keep it locked to Air Trafficking for more unboxings just like this one. Until next time, I'm taking off.